is Ettim-Effiong. Welcome. If this is your first time joining us, welcome, welcome. If you are a returning customer, subscriber, welcome. My name is Adise, and this is my friend Ify, aka Babes. Babes, say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, today we're going to be commenting on something that has been going. Is it viral? I don't know if it's viral, but somewhat
Like
viral.
it is on TikTok.
Okay, somewhat viral. The conversation Toke Makinwa had with Toyosi. I think her name is Ettim-Effiong, her last name, but the
Yes.
wife of Daniel, the actor. And she has received like a number of backlash over the years. I feel like once every 6 months, that woman says something crazy, and everybody like, oh my gosh, Toyosi, you're insecure, your self-esteem is in the gutter. Leave your marriage, your husband is cheating on you. At least every 6 months that happens. Every 6 months. Whether the woman is not tired, I don't know. But here we are, Sha, here we are. Ify, give us the juice.
I don't know what there's no juice like that. Highlights of what she said. It was on Toke Makinwa's YouTube channel, Toke Moments, and highlights was she had a prayer group for wives,
Of
wives of
actors.
entertainers,
Oh,
and honestly, Toke Makinwa was like, like I heard you had a prayer group. Did you really? And then she was like, yes, I had it. Toke Makinwa did a hilarious run, like a fake run, like oh my god. She's like, why are you running now?
Soke
I
was
had it.
shocked.
That's it.
Soke was shocked.
I
Like, what
just
the
like
fuck?
I prayed against Jezebels.
People that are
They
layering
pray
their
against
men.
luring and temptation. Yes. And then Toke was like, but do you believe anybody can lure anybody? You know, like, yes, now. Like, nobody can take anybody, but they can lure them. Then Toke was like, okay, oh. She was like, she's even thinking of starting the group again. Toke was like, don't do that. Don't do that. The summary of that part was she saying, if she's led, she'll start the group again.
Led
If
by
she's
what?
led. Led by her husband. That's not God, that's the husband. But if she's
Anyways.
led. Mm. And then there was also another point where she says cheating is not a
Cheating
deal
is not
breaker.
a deal breaker, yeah.
And
I saw that one.
honestly, those are the two main things that relates to our discourse. Because what any other thing that's we don't thrive on positivity. We thrive on insanity. That's why we're here.
That's why we are here.
If all of us were kumbaya, like we'll not have a challenge. So
Ah.
I don't want to talk about any other thing she said. Just that she had a prayer group
Group. Okay.
and cheating is not. Two very
I'm going to start with the
contradictory
cheating.
statements.
Sorry? What did you
I
say?
said two very contradictory statements.
Oh, okay. No, they're not contradictory. I feel like they complement each other. Like she has the prayer group to prevent the cheating, but however, if the cheating does happen, it's also okay. I feel like they're actually complementary. They are not contradictory at all. I don't know. I try like especially when it's Nigerian celebrities. I try to be as respectful as possible because I don't know. I don't even know.
Because wait, because if our channel blows now, we're not in the same space with them. How are we going to talk?
Oh there,
Now this is Toyosi, I'm
oh
sorry,
there.
3 minutes.
We'll just tell them, you know how it is now. You know how it is then. You know stuff. Okay, well, sorry. We'll hug it out. It's not that serious. Is it really not that deep? What do you call it? I'll talk about the cheating one first. That cheating one. This is why I don't like Nigerian TikTok. It stresses me out. All of you are liars on that Nigerian TikTok. You're all liars. All of you are liars from the pit of hell. Because for an average Nigerian woman, cheating is not a deal breaker for her. So I don't understand why people are acting like, oh my god, you said cheating is not a deal breaker. Your self-esteem is in the gutters. Excuse me. I am not arguing whether her self-esteem, I don't know where her self-esteem is. Okay? I don't know where it is. I would not say, would I
You are
say it's in
preserving
the
your future
gutters?
relationship. But continue.
Would I say it's in the gutters? I don't know if it's that, like, I don't know if it's there. I don't know. Maybe it's just under the table. Like, I don't know, but it's not where it's supposed to be. That's what I would say. Okay, that's what I would say. Now, why is everybody acting as though she said something crazy? The prayer group is crazy. I'll get to that. But saying that, cheating is not a deal breaker for me. I think is it because she said it out loud? Cheating is not a deal breaker for most Nigerian women. At least like 95% of you people would not leave if your husband cheated. Okay, maybe 90%. Like, uh, what? It's not, why are we deceiving ourselves? You cannot fear that JLK you are driving. You are not going to leave if you cheat. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I understand black people having an issue with it, and because she's somewhat of a public figure coming out to say it like that, normalizing it, I understand why a person will be like, this is problematic. We should have a problem with this. This is not a normal way to live. It is not. I personally, I believe that cheating is extremely dangerous for so many reasons, and it's not even because he might bring HIV home. Like, I feel like that's one of my least reasons. Personally, I think if a man starts to cheat on you, he can kill you. That is personally what I believe. Now, but Nigerian women as a collective do not have a problem with cheating. If they did, they would not be getting married to Nigerian men. Full stop. I don't need to elaborate on that. If you know 10 Nigerian women, at least 8 of them, their husbands are cheating on them. They are aware of it and they are okay with it. Like, they might do like a little storming out of the house, like, every 6 months, but they will storm right back. Because for an average Nigerian woman, the status of being a married woman is more important than anything. Like, are you joking? A lot of these women, most of them know that their husbands are pedophiles. Most of them know that their husbands are like things that are way more horrible than cheating on the spouse. And they enable them. Are you joking? You expect the woman that is covering her husband, molesting her child, to not stay with him because he cheated with a person outside? Are you like? Let's stop fooling ourselves. It's so ridiculous to me. I can understand people criticizing her, saying it like, it's something that is something that we should normalize. I don't think it's something that we should normalize. It is a bad thing. It is a cancer to our society. People should not cheat, full stop. If you want to cheat that badly, if you are that horny, don't be in a marriage. Nobody is ever forced to be, especially a man. Nobody forces a man to be in a marriage. Do not be in a marriage. Get a vasectomy. Sleep with as much people as you want to sleep with safely. Because, I am, after all, a public health advocate. Do not be going out here, giving people STDs. There are enough people with STDs. But you don't have to be in a marriage. But the men think it's a joke. They cheat. There's barely any consequences. That's why I feel like, men in the West, they cheat less because there are a lot of consequences. Now they have to do divorce. They have to split the assets. It's a whole thing. Now they have to sleep in their friend's house for 3 years and they almost start their lives from scratch and they might not get to see the kids. There are consequences to cheating when you're in Canada, US, blah, blah, blah. But in Nigeria, they're like, you the woman is the one that is going to leave the house. If your name is not literally on the house documents, and sometimes even when your name is on the house document, the man will find a way to fuck you out of it. Like, I don't mean in bed, I mean in court. So, like, and if he knows the judges and pays them properly, like, you'll be on the streets in 2 business days. So what the fuck are you talking about? I think what we should fix is our fixation on marriage. If we can remove that, then every other thing will take care of itself. We are so desperate to be married. Everybody wants to be a missus. Everybody wants to be a missus. Everybody wants to be a missus. Some people stop talking to their friends when they get married. Why? Because their friends are not married and they are now of a higher status. It doesn't matter if their friends are out there curing cancer. It doesn't matter. They have a higher status. They have a higher status. So, and they have the brain of a rabbit. Brain of a rabbit, but they are a missus. So it somehow trumps every other thing. Like, what we are doing does not make any sense. You cannot put marriage on the pedestal and at the same time say, oh, let's deplatform all these other things. The thing you have to remove from the pedestal is the whole idea of marriage. Like, the desperation to get married. Are you joking? Fuck that. Like, I don't like to speak on the things concerning Nigerian women because most of the things, it annoys me, and because of the situation of the country, there is deep poverty. There is deep intergenerational poverty. So that just makes everything even worse. So I'm tired. It's exhausting me. So fuck that. So the other issue with Toyosi, like, your self-esteem. Before I was being nice, but now I'm a little angry. Your self-esteem seems to be in the gutter. Every fucking 6 months, ma'am, you are on here telling us something ridiculous about your marriage. At this point, we're tired of it. You seem to have self-esteem issues. Fuck that. If you want to go get that BBL, because there is no way. I'm sure that man is cheating on you. I don't give a fuck. I'm sure he's cheating on you some way or the other. If you are this stressed about him and the cheating and the blah, blah, like, because everything I've seen about, I did not even know that woman was a public. What did you call her? I did not even know of her profession until you told me about it. I was genuinely shocked. We don't see anything about you. You don't have any identity outside of this man. And as a person, as a millennial that grew up on Ramsey Noah, as a person that grew up on Ramsey Noah, Jamaica, who were the other people? Don't like till today, Chidi Bokeme. Till today, those men are still fine as fuck. Like, your husband is not even that fine for you to be stressing us this much. Like, it's not that if he's a man in his 40s that is going to the gym. Okay, whoopsie fucking woo. How much does the man have? Why are you always stressing us? Like, why are you? I don't even understand why you're stressing us. He is not that pretty for you to be stressing us this much. Nor is he that rich. Like, I don't know, with Sophia Gbogbojie or whatever she calls herself. Can he fund her bills? If he cannot fund abuse, like, get the fuck out of my face. So that couple is beginning to honestly annoy me. Because every 6 months she says something ridiculous. And it's like, oh my God, like, yes, he's going to, like, man, shut the fuck up. At this point, you have a prayer group to pray that people should not cheat on your. Stop annoying me. Stop annoying me. Because this woman is so, like, the thing is ridiculous. Talking about Jezebels. The people that want, are you joking? Like, imagine if I am, a random Lagos girl. I need my rent to be paid. Your husband can give me around 500K to pay my rent. I have problems. I have nine siblings I need to feed that are in the village. So I should be considering your emotions before I fuck your husband. Are you joking? When he can give me, what is even 500K? When he can give me 100K? Because I don't think that guy can give anybody 500K. When he can give me 100K, like, some of these wives, you need to understand the psychology of these girls. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They are out here to solve their problems. Are you joking? Like, those girls, they are way more desperate and dangerous than you can ever be. Don't. Before, it's the wives that used to pour acid. Now it's the side chicks pouring the wife's acid. If you have a man that is cheating on you, it's either you flee from him because that man can kill you, or you sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and stop distressing us about it. Like, what the fuck? You think I'm here looking for rent to pay to? Then you think I'm going to sit down and be like, oh God, how is the wife going to feel? Is Toyosi going to feel bad about this? Is he going to be stressed in the prayer group? Oh no, I should not, as a Jezebel, I should not lure him. Come, are you mad? There's something wrong with you. She's making us feel like paying 10 women right now to go and lure the idiots. Like, what's wrong with you? If you know your husband is cheating, you just be like, you know what, he's cheating, but don't do it to disrespect me. See, I am not against you sitting there if your husband is cheating. Everybody deals with different things differently. I'm not against you sitting there while your husband is cheating. It's fine. That is your business. You deal with it. You deal with the HIV. You deal with the emotional consequence. My only issue is when maybe that is spilling out to how you're treating your kids. That I get a little angry when that is happening. But if it's just between the both of you and you as the woman, you are just suffering in silence. That's okay by me. If you're not ready to leave, like, I understand you not being ready to leave. But every 6 months, there is some ridiculous video going viral about this woman. Just go get that BBO, man. Get the send me your account. Let me send you money for the BBO, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, you're not even that ugly. As in, if you get, like, you are not an ugly person. You're actually pretty. So I don't understand the reason for all this self-esteem issue. Like, I know you're looking at the girls in the industry, all them, what are their names? I don't know. All them, Destiny Tico, his colleagues, they're probably, like, I know you're looking at them and you're like, oh my God, what's this man doing with them? If he's probably fucking them, that's okay. Leave him or don't leave him. Every day. You say something like fucking ridiculous. Except you're saying all this to trend. But if you're saying all this to trend, I don't know how that. I hope that is converting for you at the back end. Because if it's not converting for you at the back end and you're just fooling yourself, it's pissing me off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Rest. Like, my problem with her is always the way she has venom for the alleged women that are luring this man. Are you joking, Leo? Have you ever dealt with a man that did not want to fuck you before? Do you know what that is? It is literally impossible. Are you joking? Have you ever tried to lure? Madam, 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 be very careful. Be very careful. If you feel like you look like a biscuit box and you want to change yourself, go to the fucking table or go to the gym. Do whatever you need to do. I think you're beautiful the way you are, but obviously you don't think so. Okay? Go do whatever you need to do and stop stressing us out. Like, there are real issues to deal with. Children are dying every 4 minutes in that country of malaria. Children are getting molested. Horrible things are happening. If you have power and resources, use it for something important. Not that your husband is cheating on you. Every day your husband is cheating on you. If I check now, the man is not even that good in bed. Your husband is cheating on you. Why are you obsessed with the guy? Everything we know about you is about this man. Everything we know about you is about this man. We are trying to fight patriarchy. But you that seems to have like some level of leverage, you are enabling nonsense. Every day. We don't know your craft. If I ask half of Nigerians, what does this woman do for a living? They will say protecting her marriage is what she does for a living. And the person you are protecting, as in, are you mad? He's a man in his 40s that drinks. He looks okay. Like, I would not even have that much flack for him. I'm like, oh, on a normal day, I'll look at the guy. I'm like, oh, he's nice looking, nice. Pass. But because of the way you're acting, I'm like, okay, let's even look at this guy. Is he that fine? The woman will look at him like, he's okay. As in, nobody's getting wet from seeing him. What the fuck is wrong with you? Madam, respect yourself. Respect yourself. What the hell? Imagine going online and seeing all this about your mother. Honestly, like, if I were her kid, I would literally prefer to go online and watch her sex tape than see all this fooling. This is more fooling. Like, I'm not even kidding. I would literally prefer to like go online and be like, you know what, my mother's sex tape is online. But like, you know what the fuck? Be not West, like, what the fuck? Whose mother's sex tape is not online? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm okay. But every day, every time she trends because of the man. If you want to be, because it seems like you want to be a celebrity yourself, but you don't know how to enter. You know what? I'm going to try and get the number of Coco Chloe for you. call that woman up. Who's your doctor? Because that seems to be the only person that did her BB all right. Who's your doctor? Whoever. Okay, collect the number of the doctor. You can do face, you can do body, you can do everything. You can even do your nails. You can do everything. Get yourself to whatever you think you want to be, so that you can leave us alone. You want to be a baddie? Be a baddie.
Wait, don't rest.
I've rested because I didn't think I would get this irritated, but something about it just honestly irritates me. What the fuck?
Wait. What I want to ask, okay, but you are only talking about hustling Jezebels. What of Jezebel that want to sponsor the man? I mean, there are many Jezebels like that. Some of the first people that they were
If
sponsoring
there's
him.
Jezebel that wants to sponsor the man, because you are right. There are those there's that category of Jezebel. Honestly, that's fair. That's okay. That's fair. Like, I mean, I feel like at that point, like she's the big fish here. You should be loyal to her and see if she too wants to lure you. Like, if you're a big fish as a woman trying to lure my husband and you are richer than both of us, my mission will not be to save my husband for me. My mission is like, okay, can you take the both of us? Like, can you sponsor him and me? What the fuck? Like, what the hell? No, I feel like we need to see. Have you ever seen the way men react to women they do not want to be with? They are extremely mean. If a man does not want to be with you, he does not want to be with you. There is not luring a man does not exist. As you are touching him, he wants to throw up. If you even touch him like this, like, hey, give me he will get your fucking hands out. Like, ew. He will spit on you. It's a person. If you're watching this video, you ever thought to yourself, oh yeah, that woman lured me. No. Your husband has been thinking of, he has been fantasizing about fucking that person for a long time. She just opened the gates. That's it. There's nothing like luring a man. There's literally nothing like that. Are you joking? Do you know how horny men are generally? I feel like as women, we don't understand how horny they are. Like, do you know? These are people that sleep with goats and chickens. Then a person with a functional vagina. Are you joking? Stop stressing me up, please.
Okay. Another thing. I'm just thinking of the prayer group. They used to start the
Seriously,
conversation.
come out and give us a list of all the people that were on the prayer group. I feel like that would take off some hits from you. All the people that do. Okay, what were the prayer points? I want to know what the prayer points were. Oh Lord, any Jezebel that is tempting to tempt my baby. Father Lord, kill her. Let her die by fire, die. In the name of Jesus. Okay, we're going to pray the next round of prayer. And this one is for sponsoring Jezebels. Go punish all of you in that prayer group. You're very stupid.
Wait. There's nothing she said. One girl that was waiting for a proposal message her that whether she can join prayer group. She now said, yeah, baby girl join. That one not join. Today, that
Of
one
course,
is
she's looking for
married.
more foolish members because it validates her stupidity. Go on.
No, my point is even the unmarried ones about to be married. Right? I was even suspecting. Are you sure it's not Kule Remi's wife? Because they are friends and she's married with a child now.
Doesn't I don't honestly I don't care. It all comes back to the platform marriages. The platform marriages. And I guess like to an average Nigerian woman, marrying a guy that is on TV and that is a celebrity is like it's a big catch. I guess it is. Like most of these people are like they are broke. I know a number of them. Like they are fucking broke.
Wait. There's another thing she said though. She
Except
was
for
the
the
one
ones that
carrying
do,
the
especially
whole.
the men, especially except for the ones that do business or have women that are sponsoring them or actively doing gay runs. Okay, the ones that are actively bending backwards for the allergy. You get married to them, you probably be the one carrying the financial burden of that marriage. So stop. Except it's like the guy's like a hustler. If the guy's not a hustler, like most of them are broke. So I don't know that like separate video about women that marry fine boy, like the fine boy syndrome. The fine boy syndrome is very deep, and it's impossible to cure a woman from the fine boy syndrome. It doesn't matter if she's 20 or she's 60. It is literally impossible to cure them. And people think sometimes that, because I was having a conversation with a friend recently and she was like, yeah, women that grew up from, like from homes that were poor or women that did not have a lot of means growing up, that they don't fall for the fine boy syndrome. And I'm like, that's not true. Fine boy syndrome is the fine boy syndrome. Fine boy syndrome does not respect your background, your education. If the fine boy syndrome is a curse laid on you by the devil himself. It's very difficult to be cured from the fine boy syndrome. Very difficult. Because I grew up in Benin. And in Benin, you will see these women that own salons, that do nails. They will have like this boyfriend that at the middle of the day will come collect money from them in the shop. He would collect the money, take their cars to go and carry another woman. Then she would also like, be sleeping maybe sometimes with like another guy, so that she can collect money to give to her fine boyfriend. The fine boy syndrome does not respect. It doesn't respect anybody, and I feel like it's one of the most detrimental syndromes a woman can have, and it's honestly more detrimental than the like, oh, I must get married syndrome. I feel like everybody has that, but the fine boy syndrome is so bad and it's irritating because it's never good. And the men usually prey on these women so badly. They prey on them. And most of the time, there is nothing these men will do that will take these women out of the situation. Like the men literally have to be the one to push them out of the relationship before they leave. If you are young and you're watching this, and you see being pretty is a characteristic you use in judging a man, I hope you're delivered. I hope you're delivered from the pretty boy syndrome. The pretty boy syndrome is very bad. It will lead you into bad marriages. It will lead you to be married to a pedophile. It will lead you to be married to a man from hell. Okay? When you see a pretty boy, immediately you should get angry. Immediately you should get angry. You should be angry immediately. It should have to prove himself way more than a non-pretty boy.
Okay. So I guess you have said it all.
I feel like when I go off. Anyways.
You know the reason I was trying to say to our other video you said no. Then I told you I'm giving you free reign. Oh yeah, talk. You talked. So it's 5 minutes.
Here we are.
Because I did not have enough things to poke you, so you keep talking.
I will not be poked. If you like 500 things, I refuse to be poked.
So you're saying I don't have anything to say. Oh, the thing is, no, my issue has always been if you are saying something is not bothering you, then you are not going to be taking active actions to stop it. I established this. If you are chasing your husband's side chick to pour her acid, that's fine. But you cannot come in the same breath and say, "Oh, but it's not a deal breaker," and you are okay with it. That's usually the issue. Do your patriarchy or your "I love my wife" status. You do it. Like I like women that be like, "No, you can't remove me from my husband's house. I work to be here." Do you know what that is? I like that. Do that's nice. I'm okay with that. Chasing the side chick with acid, coming to her as a woman. I like that. It's good for them. You know why I have issues is when you come to me as a woman, but tomorrow you say it's not a deal breaker. You come to me as a woman, but tomorrow you say you're not bothered. You are just living your life. Come on, come on, come on. It was bothering you. That's why we are where we are today, discussing this issue. Okay, but I'm okay. She really has to tell us. She and her husband, they have a podcast. They have to tell us. Okay, how did she do that prayer group thing? How did it happen? Where all the discussions? I want to know that. The other thing is, okay, this is your husband. Okay, how do you feel? Every day you are Starboy, Wizzy, Starboy Daniel, Danny Boy. I say husband, this man, I used to imagine that the man will just be there. One sugar mommy will be feeding him grapes. Like, I don't know. That's what I imagine from this conversation. Every day, I coming again. All that comes from her is Daniel is just there lying down. One woman will not be feeding him grapes. He will not eat. Then she will not be kabashing. Saying, God, save my husband from this woman. Oh my God. I don't know. There's nothing to say, Sha. I really pity her at this point because when this matter started, one of the reasons why I knew she was a public relations person was because someone mentioned it. Then I was like, oh, if this one is a professional PR person, that's what she does for a living. Then this has to be some sort of PR thing because it's not a good look. And I'm like, as a PR person, you know that it's not a good look. You're insecure, that's fine, but be insecure in your house. But for you to constantly put it out there to have people talk, every day talking about you and your husband every 6 months, as Adisa said. Because honestly, if I'm thinking about it now, it feels like it's every 3 months. But I'm like, okay, so I just feel like maybe it's just PR things. Like, I mean, they are now a popular couple. Before, I only knew his face from random YouTube movies. But now, like, two of them, the protector and the protectee, I now the protector.
Honestly, I want to be Daniel when I grow up. How Toyosi protect me this much?
I don't want to be Daniel. You know I want to be Femi Atere. It's no Femi Atere or Juma Jukes.
The husbands.
Yes, now. I don't want to be that. But
I don't know how old her kids are when she has a girl child. Then in 10, let's even say the child is 6 now. In 10 years, you log on like, oh, let me see, because my parents are celebrities. Let me see what my mom has been saying every day. All your mom ever said. Nothing productive. All she ever said was, marriage. You know, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. Madam, talk about politics. Talk about economic systems. Honestly, educate the children about World War II. What happened? What did Mussolini do? What did Churchill do? Okay? Just you are a public relations person. Teach them about communication skills. Every day, my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. The husband cannot buy Lambo for anybody. Fuck out of here. Fuck. If you want to complain about your husband, the new criteria is he should be able to buy. Like, if you want to complain about your husband and his association with Jezebels, the new criteria is he should be able to fund a Lambo for a babe. Okay, that's the new criteria. If your husband cannot fund a Lambo for a babe, the both of you should fuck out of here. I rest my case.
Oh,
Goodbye, people.
I guess
Goodbye.
we have to fuck out now because
yes, I'm angry.
Please, thank you for watching our channel. Please like, please subscribe, please engage, comment. Engage in whatever form. Share. Share
If
with
you
your
support
husband.
Toyosi,
Share
please
with
comment. I want to see your comments.
You can join her latest WhatsApp group when she's late. But on the WhatsApp group, still share our video. Share with your husband the side chicks, the Jezebels, the real Jezebels, the hosting Jezebels. So share with everybody. Share with your any Bible believing group. We appreciate it. And I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye, guys.